Why is there drippage? What?
It's leaking.
No, go. No.
Hello, and welcome to Thrifted Treats, a series where I make the recipes found on the items I thrift and see if they're any good or just decoration. If you are new here, I'm Heroine Bob. Thank you for joining us today. Let's get started. Hello, so for this video I will be making, I hope, a delicious apple pie. This is Sunnycraft Sunny's Pride. This is probably from the late 80s, early 90s, and yeah, we get to see if this apple pie recipe is any good or not. So let's go ahead and get cooking. 2 pie crust lined pan with half. I'm not gonna do that yet because I need to be able to see the plate to do the recipe. So I think what we're gonna do first is I'm going to slice and peel all the apples because I have 3 pounds of apples to do and that's gonna take a while. All right, so I have 3 pounds of Fuji apples here. That is what I will be cutting up first. I'm also gonna put water and lemon juice in the bowl here so that way these don't oxidize because it's gonna take me a while to do this. And did you find a ball? Did you find a ball? Yeah? My sweetness. So what I didn't realize until I read just a little bit more carefully is that I actually have to peel the apples. I did not know that, so I'm going to now try to do the fancy grandma spinny thing that you see all of the cartoons and old-timey people do. I have never been good at this.
Have you ever eaten an apple pie?
Yeah, I've eaten apple pie before, but I ate the Mrs. Smith's apple pies because my mom sure as hell is not doing this.
Okay.
Because this requires effort and energy. I've never made an apple pie before.
Never had an apple pie that had peels on the slices in there.
Like, I've noticed that. It's covered. It's got 2 crusts. I'm not looking at it that hard. It's not gonna last long enough for me to look at it. Oh, I almost did it.
Yeah, but if you put the apple pie in your mouth, you would know if there were peels on it. Still.
No, I wouldn't.
Because this, okay.
I would not know that. I would not pay enough attention to that. Louie, seriously? Hi. Hi, yes, I know. Hello, thank you. Your flies open, by the way.
Sweet.
Okay, you can stop now. Okay, so this is all 3 pounds of the Fuji apples sliced up and here in the lemon water so they don't oxidize. So now I need to probably make mix sugars, flour, cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt, cut in butter to form pea-sized pieces. All right. Louie! He just hopped over the gate.
Yeah.
Sir. Also, say hello to my Twitch chat because I'm streaming this while also filming it. And we're having a little bit of a filmception. Hello. Ran into a small snag. I do not have any nutmeg, so the boy is gonna go buy some to save me. I'm gonna put all the dry ingredients together and anxiously await his return. You gonna save me?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get out of your way. So we're gonna put all the dry ingredients together first. I have sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, salt's behind me, and then I guess flour? Does the flour also needs to go in there? All right, it's not what I thought would have happened, but half a cup of this. This is a 1/4 cup, by the way. I'm trying to do this with one hand because my film help left to go do other help. That's close enough, right? Baking isn't science, right? You don't need exact measurements. That's not how baking works. I mean, that's exactly how baking works, but we're gonna pretend that's not how baking works. So here we have the brown sugar
the cinnamon. Okay. And I need 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. There's 1 and 2. And then I need to mix this together and wait for the nutmeg. So nutmeg has been acquired. Again, it's like 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just gonna do this. Nutmeg smells so good. It just smells cozy. Okay, so we do a mix, and then I gotta get the butter out. I now have 2 tablespoons of butter, and I have to cut it into little tiny pieces for some reason. I've never had to cut butter before. This feels good. And cut. Okay. Cut butter into form piece-sized pieces. Place apples in large and coat with sugar. Okay, so I now have to empty this out. Did not beat all the way, so now I'm just kind of piecing it back together and oh no. It'll be fine.
Oh dear.
Look, I'm sure it'll taste just fine. It's thin bread. It'll be okay. Okay,
The saddest pie crust.
cut for a minute. So I gotta do next is I gotta take these apples, dump that out. And then I have to somehow these apples in here. I feel like this is too many apples. It said 3 pounds, all right? I did 3 pounds. Am I supposed to like delicately arrange these or something? Don't eat. All right.
I mean,
Am I supposed to arrange them? You don't know? Okay, maybe I have to arrange them.
it's gonna bake down some.
I know, but I guess I should arrange them. All right. Hold please. I tried to lay them more deliberately in here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle, hello, you don't need that close of a shot.
Might.
Right, okay. So I'm gonna just put some of this on top here. So at least that way all of the apples get whatever this is on it. Because otherwise just the top layer will get some of this. And I think Eileen, seriously,
She's helping too.
she's helping. Okay. Everybody's helping.
Yep.
I don't know. Like I said, I've never made this by scratch before. Don't eat them.
Helping.
You're not helping.
Helping.
All right. Put these all in here.
That is so too much apple.
Look, that's what the recipe called for. It's 3 pounds. That said 3 pounds.
I think your bag was more than 3 pounds.
Well, it's fine.
You got about 2 extra apples in there.
It's fine. And then we just gotta sprinkle this all in here. So that's what the recipe thing said. Just stick it on top. The top came out much better. Still a little strippy, but that's fine. I want it to be strippy anyway. All right, so this is what it looks like. What I'm going to do is actually cut this into strips, which is funny that this is the one that came out whole, and I'm just going to cut it up into strips. And I'm going to do a lattice and at least make it look fancy, even if it doesn't end up tasting fancy. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll come back. Here's what I've done. here's the pie stuff still. I'm gonna have to like flip this over and hope that this works. So I made lettuce, and I'm just gonna whoop this. Oh, it worked! I did it! I did it! I still need like one more over here, but I did it.
You did it!
I did do it. It's gonna at least look pretty. To go with hopefully a tasting pretty. But, let's see.
Giant mound of apples.
Look. Cannot help that that's what it turned out like.
I mean, you could have helped. You chose not to.
Look, I've been told that they cook down. So, I don't...
They will cook down. Some.
Some.
Don't know if they cook down quite that much.
I'm hearing a lot of judgment from you.
Judging. What do you think, Libby? Yeah.
The amount of editing I'm gonna have to do for this.
So many edits.
Okay, so here is the pie with my attempt at doing lattice, whatever you want to say here. So now I'm supposed to bake this for 25 minutes, and it's supposed to cook enough to eat. That's what the recipe says, so I guess let's pop it in that oven that has been preheating for what, an hour now?
It may require extra time for the extra pound of apples.
There was no extra pound of apples. It called for 3 pounds of apples. The bag of apples said 3 pounds. Okay. Good luck.
Yay.
I mean, it is looking distinctly pie-like. Now I gotta put foil around the edge to keep the crust from burning on the sides. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. Let's see if this is done.
So why is there drippage? What?
It's leaking.
No, don't go. No. Wait, it's a very liquid pie.
Many hours later, as you can tell from the fact it's dark outside, and we are finally going to cut this open and try it. And hopefully it will be good. He's putting ice cream there. It's an apple pie suggestion here.
Well, a lot of it did leak out while it was still hot. So there's less goo than there would be.
Look, I tried, okay? I didn't mean to make the pie pee on me.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks good.
You wanna do a taste?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some of the crust. I'm failing miserably at getting any of the crust. I put ice cream in a little bit.
Ramekin of ice cream.
It tastes fine, but the apples are a little al dente. A little crunchy. I put it in there for 15 minutes because it said put it for 25 minutes. Do a little edge thing and then put it back in there for 25 minutes again. You put the tin foil around the edge so the sides doesn't burn.
Okay.
And they're very crunchy. You'll try it.
Dude, it didn't work. You're not quite done. Not terrible.
No,
It tastes good.
the taste is there, and I'm sure if you heat it up in the microwave, it'll cook it the rest of the way.
It's not a terrible plan.
No. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was enjoyable to you. This was a lot of fun to film and a lot of learning experiences. I will see you guys in a couple of days for another video, and until then, bye!
Bye.
Just a little drop. Just fine. You filming?
Maybe.
No.
But Doug's being cute.
He's always cute. Okay.